Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I have a little bit longer unboxing video for you today, so make sure you stay to the end. As always, if you like my video, please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and ring that notification so you can get notified every time I drop new content. As I mentioned, today's a little bit longer unboxing video, but that is because we are opening not one, but two Army membership kits from Weverse. There were two versions that came out, a storybook one and an office one, so I was able to get both. So the first one we're going to unbox is the storybook themed BTS Army membership kit. So we have the box, and on the front of the box you see a plastic sleeve. This is actually the official Army membership card. So it has my name, it has my Army membership number, it's got some rules on the back, things like that. And it has this really cool envelope to hold the Army membership card, which is great because I have a tendency to lose things. So on the Army membership kit box, you actually have the gold sticker that is on all of their official merchandise. This one is slightly different though because it actually has the H for Hybe instead of Big Hit. So we're gonna go ahead and dive right in. First thing that is in the box, we have another smaller box inside. So we're gonna take this out and see what is inside. So this, we have the Army logo on the front. It doesn't say anything of what it is on the outside of the box, so we're going to dive right in. And it's a metal box on the inside, and there is a sleeve, so we are going to take a look at the box first. So this actually looks kind of like a storybook. If you look on the spine, we have official fan club Army membership, the name of the members. It is an aluminum, almost like the aluminum lunch boxes. And then when you open it, we have this really awesome cutout of all the different members, what looks like a chandelier. And then on the inside, it says, "Once upon a time, there were 7 boys." So that is really cool. I like this. It looks like I could sit it in a bookshelf like a regular book. There is a white sheet of paper, so this is actually a book lamp. So it has a light on the inside. What I'll do is we will actually go through that later, and I will actually put it together on camera for you. Next up, we have the Army pouch, so we're gonna unzip that and see what goodies lie in store for us in there. So inside the pouch, we have quite a few things, and it's a little difficult. I want to be careful taking them out so nothing gets damaged. So first up, I really like this pouch. It has the Army logo all over the back. It has a larger version on the front, but that is really cool, and I'm actually gonna probably use that in the future for something. Then we have a fan club Army membership magnetic bookmark. So each side of the bookmark has a different photo of a subunit from the group. So on one side we have JK, we have V, Jimin, and J-Hope, and then on the other side we have Jin, Suga, and RM. And I like the magnetic bookmarks because I used to fold the corners of my books all the time, but now with the magnetic bookmarks I don't do that, which means my books do not get damaged as quickly. And I do have a tendency to read a lot of books, so I have lots of books where the corners are turned in. Then we have the photo cards for this membership kit. I'm going to take them out of the plastic very carefully. So on the photo cards, we have RM, Jin, Suga, J-Hope, Jimin, V, and and then last but not least, Jungkook. So these are all photos from the photo shoot. I will admit it wasn't until after I was filming this that I noticed that on the back of each photo card, it actually has the different story that each member was connected to. Then we have this card with V on it, which tells you everything that is in the Army membership kit box. So it has it in Korean, it has it in English, so you know exactly what you got in the box, and it does have a picture of V on it as well, which is very cool. So next up in the box, we under this cardboard divider, we actually have the army.zip book magazine, and we are going to take a look at the pictures in there, and we're gonna carefully take this out of the plastic and do a quick photo walk through the book. I love this storybook theme. They're stories that, you know, you might have a different version of in your country, but I love how each member chose a story and went with the theme. And they really got into character with this, so I am loving this theme for this membership kit. And I'm always intrigued when I look through their photo books, whether it's for an album, their membership kit, but I do some photography on the side, and the photographers that they have for these photo shoots are absolutely incredible, and they always seem to get the best shots, and some of them may be completely staged and posed, and others just give off this feeling like they actually weren't meant to be that photo. So at the end of this book, each member has their story. And then what was really cool about this is they also included some coloring pages in the back. So when I have a rough day in the future, maybe I will color in one of those photos, or all 7. So this was a really cool photo book. And then in the very last pages, they have the letter to Army, which is very cool. So now we have the book lamp. So what we're going to do is we are going to open the how to use guide, and I'm going to put this together here. So it does have the directions in English. Although my Korean language lessons are going pretty well, I'm not totally fluent. So we do need 2 AAA batteries, which I do have. Here we go. So here are 2 AAA batteries that we're going to need for the light. And the light is actually inside the book lamp. So we have it right here. It's a small disc light. It's a light that you just press the center to turn it on. And there is a small metal disc in with it. And this is actually going to be the magnet that we attach to the light so that it attaches to the inside of the aluminum book. So we're going to take the back cover off the light and put the batteries in. And then we're going to close the cover, and we're going to make sure that it locks into place. So you can see on the back there are 2 rectangular holes that show you when it's locked into place. So once the batteries are in, you put the magnet on the back of the light and stick it inside the top of the book lamp. I will admit I was very worried that the magnet was going to fall out of the light, but it didn't. So then we're going to just turn the light on by simply pressing the center. I'm just going to make sure that it stays. And we're going to turn out the lights to see what it looks like in the dark. So this is probably like the worst angle I could have shot this at, so I do apologize about that. But what's really cool is the light shines down on top of the cutouts of the members of BTS so that it kind of illuminates all of them. Eventually what I may do in the future, because instead of just sticking on a bookshelf to look like a book, you can actually display it open like this. So if I have the space in the future, I may display it that way so that I can actually maybe share on Instagram the actual book lamp effect of it. So this was the first ARMY membership kit that I got with my renewal of my ARMY membership. And I really like it. I don't have it here in the video because, much like the back of the photo cards, I missed the poster in the box. And silly me, did not take a picture to include it in the video. But I will take a picture and share it on our Instagram page later today so that you can actually see what the poster looks like. So now we are going to dive into the ARMY membership kit number 2. This one is the office employee or office themed membership kit. For anyone who goes on to Weverse a lot, the storybook theme was actually the theme that they presented at the beginning of last year, and then it changed about halfway through the year to the office theme, and I was able to get both. So as always, our official membership card is in the plastic slot on the front with our name and our membership number, or my name and my membership number. This one does not have a cool little holder like the first one did, but that's okay. I'm gonna stick it right back in the box so I don't lose it. And I'm going to take a look inside now and see what we have in the office theme box. So the first thing we pull out is actually these gray and blue, they're actually magazine holders, paper holders. Normally you would see them sitting on top of a desk in an office, usually where either incoming presentations are. The blue one has the BTS logo and the gray one actually has the ARMY membership logo. I do have these sitting on my desk at work and I love them. They're awesome. Inside, we actually have the other items in a plastic sleeve, and I love that they actually packaged the magazine holders to hold the ARMY Zip magazine and everything else that comes in the membership kit, because that's less of a chance for those items to be damaged. So the first thing we have here in the kit is the poster. So this is the office poster, and I have to tell you, this is probably one of the best looking office staff team I've ever seen, but I probably wouldn't get a lot of work done if they worked in my office. But that is a really nice poster of all of them. We have our army.zip office life magazine, so we'll flip through that later. Then we have our user guide. And the last one we had V. This one we have Suga, and it's got all of the items that we have. This one though, I noticed, and you'll see it here on the screen, they don't have the English translation on the bottom. It's just the Korean handwriting. Next up, we have ID photos. Many of us who work office jobs, a lot of times we actually have ID badges that we have to wear. So these would be the photos that the members would have on their office ID. So we have RM and Jin. Then we have Suga, J-Hope, Jimin, V, and Jungkook. So these are all the photos that they would use on their office ID going into work. So I'm going to put those back in the envelope so I don't lose them. Next up, we have some keyboard stickers. So these are really cool because they actually have the number stickers that have the number written in Hangul. So that's really awesome. Next up, we have a to-do memo pad. It's a little blurry to read, but inside you would have, you know, where you would do your to-do list for the day for projects you need to complete at work. Unless they sell refills, I probably won't use that, but that's okay. And then we have our photo cards for the office theme. So first up, we have RM, then Jin, Suga, J-Hope, Jimin, V, and Jungkook. I am loving all of the photos from this theme, but I will admit I kind of wish my everyday office looked like this, even though I know I would probably never get any work done, but that's okay. So next we have the Army.zip magazine. So we're just going to do a quick flip through. And what's really cool is they actually start with the resumes for the members. They show different parts of them. Either right now they're in an elevator in the office building, then they're getting ready for the interview. You'll notice in these photos they have a really large name tag on their blazers. If you watch Korean dramas, you will see that that's how they are identified at an interview. And that is actually, I believe, how they actually do interviews in South Korea. So I think that's really cool. Then we actually have each member's desk and what it looks like. And then some more office photos of the members. And then it finishes. So this last page is actually like the ladder game. You may also see that in Korean dramas, of how they choose chores. And then we even have some emails from the members at the end. I love both of these membership kits, but I actually think the second one, the office theme membership kit, is my favorite because there are actually parts of it that I would use every day. As I mentioned, the magazine paper holders that came in it, I have those on my desk at work right now. So I get really great use out of them. I have not used the memo pad, but again, that is because I don't know if they will ever sell just the memo pad on its own. And once I use it up, I can't ever get those empty pages back. But I would love to hear if you guys got either of these membership kits or if you have previous membership kits. So leave me a comment below with if you have an Army membership, and if you do, which kit you got. I have a few more videos coming out. There will be another unboxing video next week, and I'm hoping to have another design tutorial out next week as well. So hopefully I'll have 2 videos dropping next week. But as always, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you guys next time.